aid prevention, burning tents, decapitated children. The horrors we see in Gaza today were also witnessed in Karbala more than 1400 years ago, when Imam Hussein, the grandson of Prophet Muhammad, was surrounded by an army of thousands, demanding he pay allegiance to the tyrant of the time, Yazid ibn Muawiyah. Karbala was not a battle over power or territory, but one of divine truth versus falsehood. Imam Hussein, renowned for his honor and integrity, rose to bring reform to his grandfather's religion, refusing to bow to a corrupt ruler but to God alone, fully aware it would cost him his life. On the day of Ashura, Imam Hussein and his companions and children were slaughtered mercilessly while thirsty, making the ultimate sacrifice for truth and justice, setting a legacy that inspires millions until today. Gaza and Karbala are not the same events, but they originate from the same belief. Death with dignity is better than a life of humiliation. In Karbala, Imam Hussein and his caravan were blocked from accessing water, yet did not waver until the end. In Gaza, a brutal siege continues to restrict food and aid, yet the people stand resilient. In Karbala, Imam Hussein's infant son Ali al-Asghar was killed in his arms by an arrow that pierced his neck. In Gaza, babies have been shot in their mother's embrace as the world's first live-streamed genocide unfolds. In Karbala, Imam Hussein's eldest son Ali al-Akbar and nephew al-Qasim, in the prime of their youth, sacrificed their life defending divine values. From Gaza to Lebanon, Iran, and Yemen, courageous youth continue to give everything in defense of the oppressed. In Karbala, Imam Hussein's brother al-Abbas had his eyes maimed and hands severed while trying to break the blockade and bring water back to the children. In Lebanon, thousands have suffered similar wounds trying to end the siege on Gaza. In Karbala, the tents were set ablaze and the women and children were taken captive. In Gaza, we see shelters bombed into infernos with people burning alive inside. In Karbala, Imam Hussein's sister Sayyida Zainab offered her sons in the path of God and witnessed the entire tragedy, declaring, "I see nothing but beauty." Today, mothers across the region draw strength from her as they bury their martyred children, remaining steadfast. Karbala is not merely a historical event, but a framework that guides the moral choices of generations. Centuries later, Imam Hussein's faith and determination continue to empower millions, setting a timeless precedent in the never-ending battle between truth and falsehood. As the slogan goes, "Every day is Ashura and every land is Karbala." It is this influence that has inspired people in Lebanon, Iran, Yemen, Iraq, and beyond, despite wars and sanctions, to make ultimate sacrifices in defense of Gaza, while other Arab regimes and Muslim governments remain silent or complicit, a catalyst for revolutionary change. The message of Karbala continues to disturb authoritarian powers, who bring new efforts to suppress its commemoration every year.